Did you know that the music that made the whole world dance, the music that filled the streets of Trinidad, echoed through Haiti, and found its way into the jazz clubs of New York City, began not on a Caribbean island, but in Ibibio, on the banks of the Cross Rivers, eastern Nigeria? What if the world calls Calypso was once an ancient cry, a word enslaved Ibibio and Igbo men and women shouted across slave ships and plantation fields soaked in blood and sweat? A word that meant, go on, keep going, we will survive. This is Kaiso, and this is its untold origin.
You know the music, Calypso music?
Calypso music, yeah.
Where did it originate from?
Kaiso, it's originally from Tobago.
Okay, so was it called Calypso? What was it called?
Kaiso.
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 Yeah. Kaiso.
Kaiso, not Calypso.
Not
So
Calypso.
okay, so it was like maybe like the white folks that couldn't pronounce Kaiso.
Yeah, they couldn't pronounce it.
Oh, so they couldn't pronounce Kaiso, so they
Yeah.
called it Calypso.
Calypso, yeah.
Okay, so what does Kaiso mean?
It means moving forward.
Moving forward.
Moving forward. That's
Kaiso means moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay, now would it surprise you if I tell you that Kaiso is actually a word from a language in Nigeria?
Well, Calypso was here before the reggae, you know. And I always know, never throw out the old for the new. Calypso has been fighting for quite some time. And I think it's about time we give it a shot in the arm.
I am Ras Shortyai. I am a scientist, a musical scientist. I invented soca so that Caribbean people could have something to identify with wherever they go, any part of the world.
What is Kaiso? I'm sure you don't really know. I don't think you know what is really Calypso. No words, when you rhyme and sing. It's only half the thing. I want to show you that Calypso is more than a World Cup.
Man, wey chop belle full, you know they know wetin hungry man they see. Person wey well proper, no they know better wey this world do for am. Till him sick small. Some things say them life, na him hard pass. But when them look round, them go see people where them better pass. This world na grade by grade. Any grade you find yourself, no things say na him worse. Look round, you go see people where you better pass. When anything happen to you, just get small patience. For when night come past, daytime go come. For when rain fall finish, sun go come shine.
Before we can understand the music, we must understand the word. The genre the world calls Calypso carries within it a far older name, Kaiso. In the oral traditions of Trinidad and Tobago, Kaiso is the word shouted by the crowd to affirm a great singer, a cry of encouragement, of approval, of communal fire. But where did the word come from? In Ibibio, one of the oldest and most culturally rich languages in eastern Nigeria, the expression is spoken as Kaiso, meaning go on, continue, well done, press forward. It is a communal affirmation, the cry of a people urging the performer onward. And just west of Ibibio land, in Igbo territory, around Arochukwu, the expression deepens even further. Kaiso, meaning let us go further, let us go together. In Igbo, It is not simply applause. It is solidarity, a community telling its storyteller, your journey is our journey, your voice is our voice. That spirit crossed the Atlantic Ocean in the hearts of enslaved Africans who refused to let their culture die.
It was a bacchanal, 1950 Carnival. Fight for so with invaders and Tokyo. My friend run and left his hat. When they hit him a baseball hat, I have to explain. Steel band don't have no riot again. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Bam bam bam. Bottles start pelting. If you see sleds passing, husband and wife, look, they start running for their life. An Indian man selling bread, shout out, Lord, today are dead, never me again. To jump in a steel van in Port of Spain. Hey! La, 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 la. Ah, ah.
Calypso to me is dear to my heart. After God, my wife, Calypso.
Every song that they make in America is about love, but we sing from politics to sport to science to whatever, education. It is recorded in Calypso.
Calypsonian is a poor man newspaper. A calypsonian is the person to tell the people spokesman, so to speak. He is to let the people know what time is it, what's going on behind their back.
I consider the Kaisonian as the old African storyteller. You know, that guy will go from village to village just spreading the word. And the old African storyteller is just the man that's supposed to go around and keep the good works and the deeds of your heroes alive. Now, to all my fans who want smart, I'm very sorry. But my pleasure does always come second to my duty. And my duty is to make sure that my people life happy. And anytime that thing happen, all out we go jump down Dorothy. Because so much of famine in Ethiopia. I say assassination is going on in India. Anytime we don't have to live with these frightful things around we, yes, I go in and finish the whole damn Calypso about Dorothy, our jam sheet. And she jam me, how we back and we roll back. But once my people keep fighting for equal share the king, we Dorothy, we Dorothy, we.
Then a good Calypso is timely and timeless, meaning that it comes right in the nick of time.
Calypso is not just a Caribbean thing. You know, it is a Caribbean music, but it's not ours to own. Music is to be shared for the world.
I see the Calypsonian as a concerned villager. A person who would like to see his village improve.
So it has a rhythm unto itself alone. It has a native beat, a do-do, all our very own. It's a way of life, a way of love. From centuries ago, our folk art, I know, must be Calypso.
I born a Calypsonian, and yeah, Calypsonian do be good-looking people. So yeah.
How are good looking?
No, I say they do be good-looking people, but you're just lucky to be one.
It was a cry of the slaves. That's how Kaiso all started. When the slaves wanted to sing on the master in their tongue, they composed their own little things about the master and sang it. And that's how the composition of Calypso began. It was out of a struggle.
We look at the experience through plantation slavery, and Calypso as an art that helped to keep our people and keep their soul together. And it was only through the Calypso. So Calypso was always that art form to express the political angle as relating to life.
When I was a little fella, growing in my parents' place, I used to see a lot of supper. I had to bow and say my grace. But today, we got some little fella, my friend, they don't know their place. See, I am walking up and down the street and casting in front of the face. Like if you walking in the dark, like if you walking in the dark. As long as my respect for man, I know to catch good hell in this land. Oh, walking in the dark, like if you walking in the dark. As long as got no respect for man, I know to good hell in this land.
The evidence shows that the Calypso harks back to the West African griot singing, whereby people commented on their situations, they commented on their experiences, on their hopes, their aspirations, and the very same thing the griots did in West Africa, we in Trinidad do it.
So raise your head, Mr. African, raise your head. Corrupted elements plotting while you in bed. Oh yeah. Raise your head, Mr. African, raise your head. Wake up, shake up, the dreadful times are ahead. Remember Steve Biko, he died in jail, you know. He fought them oppressors, fakes and brutal murderers. Now they're raising sanction, but won't like recuperation. Look, it's time to see that all Africans are free. So raise your hand, Mr. African, raise your hand. Destructive elements plotting while you in bed. Oh yeah. Raise your head, Mr. African, raise up your head. Wake up, shake up, the dreadful times are ahead. So then I try to sell Eden Chan an accident policy. I say, Eden, let Carlos pave the savannah. Let him pave the whole city. Eden Chan gone up in the savannah to stop the paving. Lie down on the grass. A truck with hot sun nearly bury mother. Accident will happen. You take that from me. Oh, and I do believe everyone should have an accident.
A calypso is every man's opinion. So if you go to a calypso tent and you tell each calypsonian to write about the war in the Middle East, you will hear 20 different opinions, 20 different styles, 20 different rhythmic patterns.
Saddam Hussein will get killed by a bomb. What? In time to come. In time to come. Alive? Yeah. Moving from the dark ages, man has progressed in stages through the stone and iron age till we turn another page and we saw the adventures of Alexander.
When you talk about masculine calypso, it's a good example because everybody sings from man Coca-Cola, way down Point Kumana, both mother and daughter working for the Yankee dollar. Everybody sees the rum, everybody sees the Coca-Cola, but very few people see both mother and daughter working for the Yankee dollar.
When the Yankees came to Trinidad, they had all the young girls going mad. But now the Yankees gone back home, Trinidad they want the rum and Coca-Cola, go down Point Kumana, both mother and daughter working for the Yankee dollar. That was the Calypso of long ago, coming from Trinidad and Tobago. But now the Yankees gone back home, Trinidad women begin to roam. They want to rum and Coca-Cola, going down Point Kumana, both mother and daughter working for the Yankee dollar.
He's singing therefore about while people drinking rum and Coca-Cola and having a good time, Americanism is breaking up the family life of our people. Both mother and daughter working for the Yankee dollar. He's singing about prostitution.
To understand Kaiso, we must understand the deep relationship between the Ibibio and the Igbo peoples. For centuries, the borderlands around Arochukwu connected both cultures through trade, intermarriage, spirituality, music, and language. The Ibibio people, among the oldest inhabitants of Nigeria's coastal region, were renowned as storytellers, drummers, traders, and keepers of oral tradition. The Igbo, one of Africa's largest and oldest groups, developed one of the continent's richest traditions of poetry, philosophy, music, and communal performance. At the center of this cultural crossroads stood Arochukwu, a powerful spiritual and commercial hub linking Ibibio and Igbo civilization. But tragically, this same region also became one of the largest slave export zones in West Africa. From here, countless enslaved Africans were forced onto ships bound for the Caribbean and the Americas, and with them traveled language, rhythm, memory, music, and the cry, Kaiso. Between the late 1600s and the early 1800s, the Bight of Biafra became one of the most active slave trading regions in human history. Historians estimate that between 1.5 and 1.7 million Africans were transported from this coastline across the Atlantic. A significant number were Igbo and Ibibio. On the slave ships, music became survival. The enslaved were forced to sing and dance to prevent physical collapse. But within those brutal moments, they preserved something powerful, their culture. They sang in their own languages. They used call and response patterns deeply rooted in Ibibio and Igbo traditions. One voice would rise, the community would respond. Kaiso, go on, we are with you. That structure survived the Atlantic crossing, and in the Caribbean, it became the foundation of a new musical tradition. The connection between Calypso and southeastern Nigeria is not merely academic. It survives in living memory. Across Haiti, Trinidad, and the wider Caribbean diaspora, generations have preserved stories linking Kaiso to the enslaved peoples of the Cross River region. In Haiti, the first Black Republic, born from the only successful slave revolution in history, traces of Ibibio and Igbo heritage remain deeply embedded in music, ritual, language, and oral tradition. What you are about to hear is testimony from Haiti itself, a voice affirming what historians and linguists have argued for decades, that Kaiso came from Africa and that it came from the people of eastern Nigeria. In Trinidad, Kaiso found fertile grounds. After emancipation, formerly enslaved Africans gathered in celebration that would later evolve into modern Carnival. They drummed, they sang, they competed in verbal artistry and satire. The music they created preserved the very foundations carried across the Atlantic: call and response, rhythmic storytelling, communal participation, truth spoken through songs. The calypsonian became more than an entertainer. He became a griot, a historian, a voice for the people. By the 20th century, Kaiso, Calypso had exploded into the global stage through legendary artists like Mighty Sparrow, Lord Kitchener, Calypso Rose, and David Rhoda. But beneath every steel pan rhythm and carnival choruses remained the echo
Calypso
of an
came
older
from
cry.
hungry, laughing men. They laughed, but they were hungry inside. And they were telling you that when I come on stage, it is not me, whatever my name is, John Thomas, it is what I represent.
My sobriquet as an artist in the Calypso world is Brother Valentino. That name was given to me by the great Grandmaster, deceased Lord Kitchener. He called me Valentino.
One day I was going to matinee and he saw me and he said, "You're the little boy who won the Calypso competition at the Queen's Park Savannah." And I said, "Yes, I am." And he said, "Well, you drop a bomb on them, they should call you a bomber."
Because we want peace in the world, for you and me, peace in the world. But everybody has a conflict will never cease until we begin.
Any good Calypso artist composes his own song. You do have the phony types that pretend to be good. But we're not speaking of them now. We're speaking about the true artists, such as myself and Sparrow.
What I love about Kitch was his simplicity in choosing words, his melodies, lyrically, his storylines, everything was perfect.
Well, Kitchener, I used to admire Kitchener, the melodies and the way he put his words together. Kitchener take a little word so and rhyme it. Take any word and make it rhyme. And yeah, he was something else.
There is no calypsonian alive. I'm talking about the real calypsonians whom Kitchener hasn't touched.
Lord Kitchener, now I'm told that you are really the king of calypso singers, is that right?
Yes, that's
Will you sing for us?
Right now.
Yes.
London is the place for me. London, this lovely city. You can go to France or America, India, Asia or Australia, but you must come back to London City.
Kitch.